Bon appetit, Stipe. It's been a little while since we've seen you here, you know, on a fight week and everything like that. I know that maybe during your heyday you weren't exactly a big fan of these questions coming at you thick and fast, but having been away for a while, do you feel any more open to it?
They still suck. I'm joking, I'm joking. No, I mean, listen, I understand it's part of the game, and people want to understand, you know, hear you and see what you're doing. And, you know, it does suck because it's repetitive, because it is what it is. I mean, you guys want to get your story, and I get that. But I've got, you know, it's gotten better over the years. I accepted it, I understand it.
Was this your return to the cage, Jon Jones or bust, or were you always planning on coming back here and not having your last fight be in the Apex?
No, I definitely wanted to come back. You know, of course, I wanted Jon Jones more than anything. If it wasn't going to happen, it wasn't going to happen. But luckily, everything worked out the way it did.
You know, I think this fight's been an interesting one, right? When it was first booked, everyone was really hyped on it. Then they had the interim situation arise, and now that's sort of bringing like questions outside this fight. But for you, obviously, you've been focused on Jon for years now. Do you think by the time you get to fight night, people will appreciate that actually these are two of the best ever, and we need to appreciate you guys fighting for what it is?
Yeah, I hope so, but I'm not worried about that. I really don't. That's one thing I've learned in this career. Like, I stopped caring what other people think. You know, you have your opinion. You have your opinion. I'm not going to change it. I really don't care.
What do we think of Jon Jones? Obviously the best ever. You know, he had an amazing light heavyweight career. He started coming up to heavyweight, beat Cyril. When people look at him, they think of his range, they think of his size. Obviously, at heavyweight, that might not be as big a factor. Do you look at that as something you can negate because you're a bigger man or as big as he is?
Yeah, that definitely plays into the fight. You know, definitely a different ballgame when it comes to heavyweight. You got bigger guys, hit harder, a lot of things that are different. I think, you know, we'll see. You know, I have some things up my sleeve too, just like he does.
He was a little upset at you for calling him a bitch.
Keep talking about that. He was literally telling everyone he's going to beat my ass. Everyone was positive. Did he not say that before that? So, I mean, sorry. I wanted to talk shit about me, but whatever.
I think, and then also he brought up your sparring partner choices. Sort of.
Oh, I pay them? That was bullshit because they're my teammates, and they're like, well, we're not getting paid? So, I'm hiring people too, so. Whatever. Do
you think maybe he's just saying this to sort of build this fight up and build himself into needing like a bit of spite between you two to give himself more of an edge in the fight?
Maybe, maybe not. I'm not, you know, I don't know what he's thinking, but yeah, that some of the stuff was just like, okay. I really had no idea until someone told me. So it's funny. It's just comical. It's actually very funny.
Stipe, just next over here. You said that, you know, you learned not to really care about what other people say. And was there a point or a moment that did kind of click? And did you used to care, like, more than you kind of let on what everyone was saying about you or your opponents or anything?
Yeah, in the beginning of my career, I was a little sensitive about it. Like, 'cause, you know, you don't know me, I don't know you, but why you're saying shit like that to me? Like, I would get terrible DMs and stuff. Like, what's wrong with you? Like you don't know me, but over then, I really just stopped caring because I realized, like, they don't know me, I don't know them. Like, you know, like, they're just pissed off about something and just try to take it out of me, and I could care less, honestly. It's the best thing I ever did in my life.
Has that kind of calmed down, like kind of all the hate and the vitriol coming your way? Like,
no, I mean, you get hate all the time. I mean, you get DMs all the time. You suck, you piece of shit, like, you know, hope you die, whatever. It is what it is.
And you know, you said you always thought you knew you'd come back at some point, but did you keep up with the sport at all? Did you watch, you know, all the pay-per-views and the heavyweight fights?
I never watched pay-per-views, even through my whole career, really. I mean, I do, like, I mean, I don't say I didn't watch them ever, but I do watch them, especially when my friends were fighting, like, when Vellante was fighting, you know, Wyman, Wonderboy, like, my friends, I'd watch them, and once in a while there was a good card, or if I was live, but like, I really wouldn't go on my way, you know, other things going on in my life that, you know.
So you didn't really pay attention to, like, the rest of the heavyweight division, like?
I mean, I did. I mean, well, I had to because everyone's like texting me about it. But like, you see stuff on Instagram and like, you know, and then you know, social media. But like, I mean, I wasn't like I had to watch the fight or anything like that. I just, you know, whatever. I do other things. I want to go to bed. I'm tired.
And I think on the countdown, one of your coaches said you felt like you were a little pissed off when the first fight fell through. Was that just, you know, selling the fight, or did it kind of bother you, like you know, so close to the fight that? You know,
yeah, it was more just you were that close, you worked so hard. I mean, but it's part of the game. I wasn't mad that he got hurt. I just, you know, it's part of the game. I was just mad and pissed off because like I was at that point. I'm like, oh, you're so close, and then You know, it's almost had it and then gone.
Jon has said, you know, he watches tape kind of religiously on his opponents. He wants to know every mistake they make, like when they step to the left, he's going to throw this, he's going to throw that. And he likes to know his opponents backwards and forwards. Are you the same type of guy to watch tape on Jon? And if so, do you see a lot of the same tendencies, or is he really like the narrative? He's always a different fighter when he goes out.
No, I definitely watch film on him. Yeah, you know, he has tendencies, and you know, he does throw different stuff at different times, but also he does have tendencies like everyone else, and you just gotta exploit them.
Stipe right here. If you win this fight, you'll be
When you
win this fight, you'll be the second in UFC history to have 3 separate title reigns. You and Randy Couture. I guess what would that mean to you, and which one would be the most special? Beating Verdum, reclaiming it from Cormier, or this one?
They're all special. So I mean, I like winning. So whatever winning, you know, whatever. Like between all 3 of them, like they're all wins. That's all I care about. That's it. To me, they're all special, but maybe it's this one, I think, because it's just the Mecca, it's Jon Jones. Oh my God, Jon Jones, you know. And, I mean, doesn't get better than that, or bigger.
Yeah. And you got belts at home already too, so is beating Jon Jones almost a bigger accomplishment than taking another belt back with you?
Oh, of course. I mean, you know, when you get that belt again, it's always nice. You know, I have 6 of them, and I can't wait to get 7.
And you guys will be at the press conference tomorrow. I don't know if you've seen Jon in person yet. I guess what's your expectations for that? Do you have any idea like what he'll be like towards you, and are you looking forward to seeing him in person and like sizing him up on a stare down?
Yeah, I mean, I don't care. I mean, I have no ill will towards the guy. You know, we're here to fight each other, beat the shit out of each other. Yeah, I mean, I know he's gonna act. I'm, you know, shake his hand, like, hey, good to see you. How you doing? You know, see you Saturday. That's about it.
Stipe, to your right. To your right. The build-up to this fight, Jon keeps talking about, you know, being a legend and his legacy. You're also a legend. When you decide to hang him up, how do you want to be remembered?
I mean, remember just, you know, that guy that went out there and just blue-collar dude went out there and fought and beat ass, you know, and was never given anything, was all earned. Just normal, you know, blue-collar dude, just love to fight.
Speaking of retirement, you recently changed fire departments. How long till you can retire as a fireman?
Oh, that's a long time. We're not talking about that's all.
Tom Aspinall is weighing in as a backup fighter. Things have happened to Jon Jones during fight week. I'm sure you don't want to think about that, but
Thanks for changing that.
you know, during your preparation, did you have to, you know, prepare for Tom at all?
I mean, yes and no. We talked about it. You know, there's things he does. We watch it on him too. But you know, right now, we're about Jon Jones. That's all I care about. Like, I'm not gonna think about anything else besides that, unless it happens. And if it does, you should not come in the fight. I will find you.
I won't. Last question for me. I know you kind of brushed on this. When Jon pulled out of the fight a year ago, was there any thought of, you know, fighting somebody else? Kind of, you know.
I just really wanted to fight Jon. I think the best of the best. People wanted to see it. And I just, you know, it's a fight I really wanted. You know, I mean, it's a great legacy fight, everyone says. And yeah, I mean, unfortunately, you know, like, we get injured part of the game, and it happened. And you know, I was pissed off, not at him, because like, what am I supposed to do? Like, he got hurt. I was more pissed off. I was like, so close, and then you get hurt, and then it just, you know, it sucks.
Go on to you, sir.
Steve, over here. Sure. So when you see Jon saying, you know, he's interested in an Alex Pereira fight, and you see his Twitter's flooded with people talking about Aspinall, that's where his attention is there. Does that bother you at all? Do you see that as him looking past you?
Sure, good. That's not a good thing to do. I mean, I'm looking at that Saturday, me and him. That's all I care about, Jon Jones. So my mind is on him. Attention to him.
Sorry, just with the time off, do you envision any sort of like needing a minute or two to get your foot back, or does that not matter to you at this point?
No, I was good. No questions.
Your head coach Marcus Marinelli, is someone over the years that hasn't received the most attention, but has stuck by your side and basically dedicated his life to helping you improve as a fighter. What does that mean to you, not as a fighter, but as a person?
Well, there was he isn't just dedicating his life to like me. I'm like nothing special. We have all our fighters. It's not just me. We have the whole team. He puts all his time and effort into us. He gives everything we got, and which is you want. And he's my best friend. He is the godfather of my daughter. That's how much I love him, man. That's how much I look up to him. And He'll get his recognition. He's doing well. I mean, the thing about him is that he gets homegrown guys, he makes them good. A lot of guys like to change gyms get guys from other places, and he doesn't. We do, but it's mostly homegrown guys, that's hard to do. He's doing something right.
And just one more for me. You're a big Cleveland Guardians fan. They actually brought you out to Game 5 of their series with the Tigers. They won that game, but it went on to lose to the New York Yankees. Is there any part of you that wants to get this back for Cleveland, or does that not matter to you at all?
No, of course, man. Cleveland's best. I want to give them something to celebrate about. And the Cavs are killing it right now. They're 12-0. I mean, let's go. They'll make it to the finals, win it, and have a bunch of championships again to celebrate and have a good time in Cleveland.
Sure, go ahead. Hello, Stipe. Sir, microphone. I can do it. Yes. Hello, Stipe.
Hey, bud.
How much are you proud of Croatian roots?
Love it. Best country in the world.
What was the last time you visited Croatia?
2019, 2020, just because of COVID and everything, that was hard to go there. Plus with the kids.
Any plans to visit again?
Yes, we are going to Croatia. I want to bring my mother. She wants to go, but we're going to wait till our children get a little bit older. Well, my daughter's good, but when my son's a little bit older, and once you got to try him potty train, oh my God, it's terrible. So once he gets potty trained, a little bit older, we'll be good.
On Saturday night, Croatia will be awakened watching your fight. What would be your message to your Croatian fans?
Thank you for all your support. It means the world to me, and new.
And also my last question is, recently great NFL coach Bill Belichick got Croatian citizenship. Actually, he got a Croatian passport.
Good.
Would you like to have one?
I'm already on it. My wife already on it. We talked about it.
Okay, we have time for two more. 1, 2, maybe. 1, 2. Brad, go ahead.
Stipe, you've been titled LeBron in the past. Are you still close to them? And when was the last time you guys spoke?
Well, I mean, I want his number. Hey, what's up, buddy? He's gone doing his thing, man. He's got bigger fish to fry than talk to me. No, I mean, we had met the one time. I took a picture. I'm a good dude, and that was about it. So, wish him nothing but the best.
Awesome. Then one more real quick. If you could challenge one person in the world, not in the UFC, to a fight in the ring, who would it be?
My wife.
Why your wife?
She beats me up all the time. I'm joking. No, I don't know. That's a good question. I really never thought about that.
It's going like, I wish I could in a hypothetical world.
Yeah, no, it would never happen. She'd still beat me up. That's what happened. She would still win, which doesn't matter. So I would lose.
Appreciate it.
Last question.
On a quick lighter note, you're famously a firefighter. There's crazy stories from firefighters all the time. What is a funny, goofy, lighthearted thing that you've had, maybe recently or this past year or whatever, at the department?
Oh. I mean...
Sounds like you can't say a couple of them.
Yeah, they're pretty much X-rated, so you never see them jumping. Well, I had one time, so there's nothing terrible. I remember I had one guy at our station, and I had a massive pimple on my back. And I'm like, yo, Ron, dude, you gotta pause for me. He's like, no. I'm like, please. I just begged him. He's like, fine. So he gets up, and he's trying to get it more. So we get one over 18 or 20 gauge needle. He hits it, nothing. They get a 16. Man, that thing popped. Man, that mucus plug that pimple did, it was disgusting for like 4 feet. Until I started dry heaving, it was great. It was fantastic. I mean, that was like a little itty bitty of it. Like, there's nothing compared to what we've done, but yeah, I mean, it's good times.
I regret asking, sorry.
Yeah, it was disgusting. It was amazing though.